Hey all, it's still the Halloween season here at Disneyland, and we are going to try some drinks and snacks that are available seasonally for Halloween. Let's go try them. Alright, this parfait looks ridiculously decadent. This is the Haunted Forest Parfait. It is a cherry shake with brownie crumbles and chocolate inside, cherries on top. Let's take a look. Ooh. That was mostly whipped cream. So let's take a second bite into this. Ooh, that's cherry right there. That really recreates the Black Forest flavor really well. The cherry shake is really nice and sweet. The cherry on top, the kind of apple pie, or not apple pie, cherry pie filling is very tart, which is nice. If you're a fan of Black Forest, like, this is the shake for you. Even though it calls itself a parfait and I'm eating it with a spoon, you totally could drink this as a milkshake. But any bite that I don't get some of that cherry pie filling, I'm a little less pleased about. Because having some tartness there really sets the flavor off. Otherwise you get a lot of sweet and a lot of chocolate, but that gives that tartness that you like about cherries. There's some of that cherry inside too, so that's really good. I think one of the downsides of these popping boba drinks is they don't offer the paper boba straws anymore, so you just have to drink it and try to get popping boba in your sips. I think that's not great, but we're gonna go for it. So now here we have the Oogie Boogie lemonade, which is a green apple lemonade. This is raspberry on the sides, and the popping boba is cherry. That's very sweet. The green apple lemonade itself tastes mostly like lemonade, with like a hint of that candy apple taste. It's okay. You know me, I'm not super big on sweets. Between these two things that I've tried today, I would get the parfait over the lemonade, but they're different, right? You're not going to get a parfait that's mostly milkshake when you're real thirsty and you want a lemonade. So they serve different purposes. But yeah, it's just so sweet, like candy sweet. The lemonade alone, I think, started off sweet. Like, if it was more tart, I think it would be better. And then you add in the popping boba, which offers a good cherry taste, but like, it's so sweet. It's sweet on top of sweet on top of sweet. And I can't really get anything from the raspberry on the sides while taking a sip. Like, it doesn't just come off. Like, I would have to drink some and then like swipe the side with my finger to really taste the raspberry, so it doesn't add a ton. This is the Studio King truck. It is all done up for Halloween, and very specifically for Fanta. Okay, we are about to try the Chile Burrito from Studio Catering. That's the truck that's in Hollywoodland. This isn't a seasonal offering. The only seasonal offering that I got at the truck is this Halloween Fanta, whose flavor is a mystery. It's like black. Oh my gosh. I don't think the Chile Relleno burrito is seasonal, but I've seen it a lot on social media recently. Everyone is raving about it. If you've never had a chili relleno, it is a green chili pepper that's been emptied out, filled with cheese, breaded and deep fried. One of those is in this burrito with rice and beans and salsa. Head for scale. Pretty hefty burrito. I don't know which side is the optimal side to start with, so I'm just gonna dig in. First bite, rice, beans, salsa. Tastes good. I'm like nibbling at the edges of the chile relleno right there. I think we're gonna get into it. You can see the chile and the cheese. Let's keep going. Initial thoughts. This is a good chile relleno burrito. It is not the best chile relleno burrito I've ever had. I think my favorite one comes from a place in Montebello called J&S. Open 24 hours. Not sponsored. This is good though. And it's especially, like, context is important. It's good, especially in a Disney park, to get food that tastes relatively authentic. But I think that a lot of other creators on social media just like to make a big deal out of stuff, because if they're excited, it gets you excited. And if you don't come here all the time, then you'll never even try it. You'll never even know that, like, you know, maybe they're exaggerating. Maybe it's a little average. And I think that in the context of here, you know, the scale goes up. You know, maybe it goes from 5 to 6. But, you know, it's not the best chile relleno I've ever had. So when you see some of that content on social media, you know, maybe take it with a grain of salt. But this is good. Okay, let's get to the real reason we are in the at the studio catering truck for seasonal foods. This is the Fanta Zero Sugar Halloween flavor. Hashtag what the Fanta. WTF. Oh man, that's very black, like dark purple. All together it looks black, but it's really very dark purple. It's kind of a candy flavor. Like it's a fruit flavor. It's sweet. It's vaguely grapey. So kind of with that purple flavor. It's weird and it's interesting and it's very Halloween-y. I don't think you have to get this. This is not a must get. But it's interesting. If you really like drinking novelty sodas, which I do, then it's worth a shot. We're at Galactic Grill over in Disneyland. We are trying the blood orange slush. There's a glow cube in here somewhere. I saw it glowing earlier. That's good. Good blood orange flavor. Very tangy, very tart. You know, it's sweet, but there is enough citrus tart to make this a really nice balanced drink. Like, very refreshing. It's hot today, like 90 degrees hot, so this is very welcome. That's good. I kind of wish it didn't come with the glow cube. I would prefer it to be under $10. It's a little over $10 with the glow cube, but it's a good drink. I would get it again. Okay, we are trying the pumpkin cheesecake cold brew. That's delicious. Definitely tastes like pumpkin spice. This cream is definitely like cream cheesy to give it that cheesecake flavor. I think that this is probably as good as the Starbucks pumpkin cream cold brew. In fact, this might be more pumpkin-y, which if that's what you're looking for, like, oh, it's pretty good. The cheesecake, the cream cheese flavor, I think adds a lot, and makes it very enjoyable. All right, we're digging into this pizza, this flatbread here, lamb sausage, and like a pesto pea stew on top. Looks like ricotta cheese also. You know, big gob of it. There's some nicely grilled onions that are on top. I don't think they're actually grilled. I think they just cook in, you know, as the pizza bakes. That's delicious. It's not too spicy. I kind of wish it was a little spicier. The herbs there are excellent and complement that sausage perfect. Onions perfect. I love that it has cooked onions on it. And there's just like creamy gob of, it's either ricotta or mascarpone. Like, oh, that's so good. Oh my gosh. From start to finish, that dish is so good. If I was to add anything, it would be a little bit of citrus, like maybe a squeeze of lemon on top to really bring out those flavors, to add some tartness. But it's really savory and herbaceous and creamy. Like, that combination of flavors is so good. And so nice to see from Red Rose Tavern, which is kind of traditional flavor-wise. Well done, Red Rose. Okay, I wasn't looking closely enough. These yellow strands, lemon zest. So there was definitely some thought to adding lemon to kind of set off those flavors. I don't know if it's super successful, if the zest is enough. It's just these little strands of zest. It's not like a lot of zest. More would be welcome. Even the juice, I would welcome. But this is still really, really good. All right, it's time to dig in. This is the grave stuff. It is the grave stuff with some Halloween sprinkles. But the real surprise comes from here. It's like a red velvet cake inside. That's good. Yeah, usually you get all the mousse. If you're into red velvet, this is the great stuff for you. Because usually, I think it's a chocolate cake inside. The red velvet is not that different from chocolate. It's just red. But that tastes good. That's very enjoyable.
It is made from the blood of 999 ghosts.
I wish there was something citrusy here, or something to make the flavor more complicated. It's kind of one note. Like, it's sweet, it's chocolatey, that's it. Okay, this is the Pecan Caramel Trifle from Jolly Holiday. It has vanilla bean diplomat cream, brown sugar spiced cake, candied pecans, caramel with chantilly cream. It's pretty cute. It's got that little white chocolate medallion there. We're gonna take that off. Okay, that caramel is solid because this is a cold dessert. So the brown sugar cake has that pumpkin spice in there. So if you're looking for that taste, that kind of pumpkin pie taste, you'll get it in spades with this. That's an excellent flavor. All the flavors go well together. There was clearly a lot of thought into the layers of this trifle. You're definitely meant to eat all the layers together. Yeah, that tastes really good. The caramel and pecans on top, are like a little treat with your cake and your cream. That's so good. That is an excellent dessert, and I would recommend getting it anytime this season, as long as you can eat nuts safely. Our pièce de résistance for the night. This is the Halloween macaroon from Jolly Holiday. This is a macaroon, obviously not a French macaron. It's just dipped in chocolate. It's got sprinkles. Cute. I said just, but that's a really good macaroon. I'm usually not a big fan of coconut, but the addition of the mini chocolate chips inside the macaroon, that makes it really enjoyable. That's so good. I went into this thinking I wasn't gonna like it. I'm pleasantly surprised. I can say it's obviously better dipped in chocolate than the bottom part, but the bottom part's good too. Yeah, that's very enjoyable. If you like macaroons like this, I would definitely recommend. Those are the drinks and snacks for Halloween that we tried this visit to Disneyland. What did you think? What was your favorite? What would you like to try? And what might you skip if you were here? Let us know in the comments.